Hey, great. The last digit of the like for each who you are from the chalk playground. So go down right now, click like, click subscribe, click the bell, look at the screen, pay attention to the last digit of your like and compare these facts. And who are you? Write about it in the comments. It's simple. For example, if you are a marshmallow, then I write marshmallow. Everything is cool. Enjoy your viewing. Great dear friends. You're on the Melonfonk channel. In this video, you and I will talk about the new update, which carries the numbering 14.5.2. But before the start of the video, I want to say a huge thank you for being in my video. And if you want to get into my next video, then you just need to subscribe to the channel, put a like, write your top comment. Well, don't forget to subscribe to the cart, there is a link in the description, it's always interesting there. In general, I fulfill the conditions, I get into my next issue, but not being on your time and enjoy watching it. And the new update did not take long to wait, and this update is 14.5.2. Recently, the developers announced on the Discord channel that there will be no updates yet. That was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. They claimed that they were working on optimizing ad impressions and there were still no updates in the interval, as they promised. And now the first wave of updates has started, which I think will last until the end of May. About every week, and maybe where 1 or 2 updates will be released. In principle, as usual. Let's say the last update was quite so large and now I'm going to take off the figs. Well, after all, they added 14.5.2. Well, let's take it in order. In principle, we will link it to 14.5, so as not to talk about some small chips. In general, we will tell you in principle what was added during these 2 updates. Well, in principle, they added a cactus, I think everyone knows about it. They added a spacesuit, by the way, with the help of a spacesuit you can swim underwater and Mayan will not suffocate. I think many people didn't know about it, and to be honest, I myself forgot to tell you in the last video yesterday. Effects and various details have been optimized. I think it's important to talk about this too. A vote was added and the background of the Moto Dieter was changed. This was all that was added for these 2 updates, that is, for this fix, and for the day before yesterday it turns out to be an update. Well, let's talk about what was fixed specifically at 14.5.2. Don't you think this update is useless? This is a very important optimization fix. And to me, as a news channel, I position myself more like in a nice playground, it would be strange not to tell me. In general, various bugs with pawn have been fixed. Especially for me, let's say I'll tell you by my example. Many of you may have noticed that I often had such an error in the background, especially when I turn on the effects with rain. For some reason, all the effects and all the backgrounds turned black. It's quite strange, and I noticed the same problem for many, because many people wrote about it. Also, a very large wave of crashes was exactly yesterday after the day before yesterday's update. They also wrote to me about this in my Telegram channel. If you have any bugs Buggy and Doug, be sure to write to me, I will fix it and tell you in my video. Maybe this will somehow affect the developers and they can fix it thanks to my news. In general, I think they still follow the bloggers. Various graphical buggies have also been fixed, and it is also important to tell about this, and it would be strange not to tell. Errors have also been fixed, and if you still had errors, various crashes poured out and so on, then be sure to update the background now. Do not think that this is something stupid or useless, this is a very important update for as much as 20 megabytes. Most likely, this is preparation for the next update, which we will talk about tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I think it's still possible to talk about the update for a long time and, in principle, I think there will be quite a lot of videos about it now at this stage. Therefore, it is very important that you download this update, because it is actually very serious. Think about it, the game weighs a little, about 200 megabytes, and this update takes up a whole 10th, despite the fact that I was only 40 megabytes in the past. In general, you draw your own conclusions. In short, this is a very important update on optimization, bug fixes, bugs, and so on, which occupy a very important place in the Melon background theme. Therefore, I simply could not bypass this update by the side, and I thought it important to tell you about it. In general, this is where my video comes to an end. Thank you all for watching and good luck to everyone, so far. And I remember, my friend, as always, I'll see you one of these days.